in a high that they can replicate. So this stage is we own. This place is we own.
Miami Carnival 2024, yes, it's going to be a vibe full of flavor. Well, welcome to Carnival Scene, where we will be building up to GenX Miami Band Launch 2024. So simply put, you're in for a treat, a vibe. On this show, you'll get an all-inclusive access to GenX, the Carnival Band. Imagine getting an insight into all the behind-the-scenes action, and most importantly, you get an up-close and personal view of all of the costumes. And let me tell you, the costumes are fabulous. Magical, actually. Well, let me introduce the host for Carnival Scene. So I'll be on the journey with you. I'm Mariah Ramharak, and with me, Keno Johnson and Gerard Morrisili. He goes by the name LDV. He'll have to explain that to us. So we're getting ready for, of course, Miami Carnival 2024. First of all, you have explaining to do. So what's with this LDV, Gerard?
Well, most people who know me on the Carnival Scene know that I am an MC/DJ.
Yeah.
So LDV is my stage name. It means love the vibes, because I absolutely just love the vibes, and GenX is all about vibes.
Well, you better be bringing the vibes to this show, Gerard.
Well, this is a carnival show, so that's the only thing we can do, which is bring the vibes.
Yes, so Gerard will be here with us in studio bringing the vibes. And Keno, what are you bringing?
I'm bringing the entertainment, behind the scenes information. I am your connect to each and every territory that Scene is touching within the Caribbean as well as in the tri-state area. In Canada, we're going international with
Everywhere.
Carnival Scene, because Carnival is not just for us, it is for everybody, and that's what I'll bring.
Yeah, and I have to say, you know, I had a beautiful experience for Carnival 2024. You know, we already started the band launch. Trinidad had their band launch, actually.
Oh.
Some of the costumes, I can't even decide, Keno.
Tribe was fire, that's all I have to say. All biases aside, Zahara is one of the sections for that GenX will and our directors will speak about shortly. However, overall, Tribe has set the bar for the 2025 season real high.
You
That's
know,
what y'all Trini say, real high.
Yeah, real high, and it's going to be real good. And Gerard, you are one of the men that's on the road, you know, setting that bar, bringing the vibes. You had the opportunity to do it with GenX last year. So what stood out for you last year, and what are you looking forward to most this year?
You know, honestly, anytime on the road, it's just...
A whole different Gerard.
Yeah, I mean... That's all right. That's my alter ego. What?
If y'all don't realize what's going on here, we have a yard man, Jamaican, myself. We have the Trini. And when Gerard starts to talk, you hear Comblain, you hear all kind of thing like that, man. You hear the real Bejan. So this is the place to be for the full 360. That is everything Carnival Scene. So
yeah, they might even see me dance a bit, because I've been practicing.
Hopefully.
A bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. We'll see that soon.
Yeah, but you know, apart from all the vibes and everything that we intend to bring to our viewers, we are here also for different causes.
Yes.
And something that's very, very close to my heart, Hurricane Beryl, that would have, you know, affected so many people across the Caribbean. They also affected a lot of people here in Jamaica. And, you know, Keno, we're going to try our very best to ensure that we can assist in any way. And you can tell us a bit more.
So, through the powers that be with Scene, GenX will be partnering with them to reach as many stops as we can. Yes, Jamaica was devastated, Grenada, and many other islands. So stick and stay to at GenX Jamaica, as well as at GenX Carnival, and of course Scene.tv for more information, because while we want to be kings and queens on the road, we have to remember that we have to protect home, and of course, home is where the heart is.
And we give back.
And when everybody, when you're not happy, when you're not your best, you cannot revel, you cannot truly hit the road and fit and chip on the road. So that's what we're gonna do. Carnival Scene is not just about the pageantry and the beauty in masquerading, but it's also finding a place, a spot to help give back and support our fellow Caribbean.
You know, this thing is pretty close to my heart too, because I have friends who were personally affected in Grenada, also in Barbados, because let's not forget I passed through Barbados too. Yeah. So anything we can do to help, we are definitely going to do that, because it's all about Carnival Scene, because Carnival is not about just reveling and having fun, as Kino mentioned, is also about love and prosperity and positivity, and that's all that we're looking to.
So, you know, as we try to continue to bring the vibe here on this show, we also will be stopping by to talk to influential people that are, you know, they play a big part in making this possible. And one of those persons, Matthew Waddell, he is a director at GenX Carnival, and he joins us now. Matthew, are you with us? How are you doing?
I am doing well. Thank you for having me.
Yes, so happy,
Thank you for
Matthew.
having me.
So happy that you could join us. So tell me a bit about GenX, because, you know, from the moment I moved to Jamaica and GenX made that statement here, all of my friends were like, you know, we have to jump with GenX next year. We have to jump with them. They have the best carnival. They even have all the top celebrities. So you talk to me about, one, the history of this band, and two, how happy are you with the strides that you've been making?
Good questions. I mean, the team is very happy with the brand. The team is very happy with the band. I think the state of Carnival and the state of soca music is something to be proud of. The Caribbean on a whole, I think that's something we have to call our own. And I think as time passes by, we're able to shed more of a light on it and kind of extend its influence to, you know, other parts of the globe, which I think a lot more people are starting to be educated about it, acknowledge it, and can appreciate it for what it is. You know, very authentic experience, a very authentic Caribbean experience. So when you mentioned that we had a lot of celebrities, you know, a lot of people, you know, from different walks of life, I think that they can see that it's something special. I like to think of GenX as more of a conduit, more of a platform to kind of push a narrative, a very positive narrative about the Caribbean in different geographic locations. So obviously, you know, I can talk a little bit about GenX and its inception. Yeah. It started really in 1999, so it's a very tenured band in Miami. Myself and my team, we took it over after around 20 years. We took it over in 2019. We thought that it might have needed, you know, a little bit more energy, a little bit of refurbishing. I think that we did a decent job. I think there's a lot of momentum and energy behind the brand, and you know, the 4 directors are all Jamaican. So when we moved back to Jamaica, which was in 2023, you know, there was a lot of fanfare about that, and I think it was well warranted. I think we've done our part to kind of contribute to the Jamaican narrative of what Carnival is in Jamaica and the part it plays, you know, in a wider ecosystem. And ultimately, I think we've done a good job, and I think, you know, we're trying to set a stage, set a platform to tell a story and to make sure everybody really enjoys themselves, everybody really is able to, you know, have that real, authentic Carnival experience. Sorry for being so long-winded.
Matthew, you hit all the topics right where Carnival Scene needed to. As a Gen XS Jamaica man now, let's talk to them. Let's spill some of the beans. When we were ready to return to Paradise in 2023, walk us through the behind the scenes of that whole movement, as you said, bringing Carnival, pageantry, and the whole experience to Jamaica the GenX way, which evolved and was actually now called Gen XS Jamaica.
Yeah, so Gen XS is kind of an offshoot from GenX. What happened was we thought that there was an opportunity in Jamaica. There was a lot of movement and I guess a lot of shifting in the Jamaican landscape for Carnival, right? So we had a couple bands, one band left. To our knowledge, it was only going to be Exodus potentially back on. We said, you know what? You know, there probably is a space for us, and ultimately, a lot of our masqueraders were just telling us, you know, you probably need to go to Jamaica. In Miami, a lot of the people are familiar with the background of, you know, the directors and pretty much the team. You know, the team is obviously it's very Caribbean. It's Caribbean oriented, but there's a lot of Jamaicans on it. So kind of making the move or making the decision to go back to Jamaica was a very exciting one. So there is a difference in Miami and there's a difference in Jamaica, and it's not for good or for bad. But I think in Jamaica, Jamaica, they force you as a people, Jamaicans are just, I don't want to say, I can't use the word spoiled because that's not what I'm trying to say, but we expect the best.
Yes.
Yes.
That's just something about Jamaica. Like, when it comes to sports, track and field, and you guys, I'm pretty sure everybody will tune into the Olympics. The level of expectation that surrounds Jamaicans is very high, and this goes in every discipline, every single discipline. Education, we have some of the brightest minds all over the world, most influential people. Music,
That's something that exactly what Mariah, Gerard, and I were speaking about off air, because as the hype man, MC LDV, he said, if I can rock a Jamaican crowd, I can survive anywhere.
Yes,
you have a question for Matthew?
Yeah, and since we're talking about, actually a really tough crowd to be very honest. But since we're on the topic of music and bringing the hype and whatever, Matthew, just give me a little insight on who are some of the DJs we can look forward to, some of the hype men we can see on the road, not only that have worked with y'all before, but upcoming in Miami.
All right, let me see. Typically in Miami, I mean, we have a network of DJs that we're always trying to expand. Ultimately, and let me see, I want to make sure you guys get to me properly. We try and work with DJs from different geographic locations, right? We have our Jamaican DJs that will come up. In terms of our, I guess, larger DJs that we pretty much use every year, we try and use, you'll see us using Kevin Crown, you'll see us affiliated with Puffy, you'll see us affiliated with Young Chow. Jazzy T from Renaissance is one of our favorites, and kind of within the family up here, so he'll play. Keena, you probably could.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. This is not bossy chatter or flaunting. What all you say, real stush and thing. Gen X and Gen XS, we do not play when it comes to entertainment. In 2023, Gen XS Jamaica boasted over 25 international DJs, Caribbean, North America, and as far as Panama and Europe.
Yeah.
Representing over 19 different nationalities.
That's amazing.
He was one of them. He's a true testimony. And Gerard, man, put your business out there right now. Gerard's bookings were unfair prior to Return to Paradise. And since Return to Paradise, he is a very sought after young hype man because talent shines. And that's what Gen XS does. That's what Gen X does. We put DJs like Puffy, Private Ryan, Traffic Worlds out there with young Selector Watty, LDV,
yes,
Donovan, and so on. And that's what we do. We entertain, we bring it in all the right places, the right time, and right spaces.
Yeah.
But Matthew, this is a quick tease and toss of what October 2024 is all about.
Can't wait.
Ravenous. Matthew's going to explain to us what that means after this, but here's one section. If you're afraid,
I'm ready. Come on.
If you're afraid of spiders.
You're keeping us back,
If you're afraid of spiders.
The tarantula, one of the most intimidating arachnids, known for its large, hairy body and powerful fangs, making it a master of surprise in the insect world. Meet Arachnia.
Viking, hey, 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 yo, hey, hey, hey. Me and Carnival of a contract. Every year we go hard like nail.
Look, the boat don't sleep there.
So, well, I have to say, welcome back to Carnival Scene, and what a costume that one was. Gerard, Arachnia, top class, that's just a tease, remember that. I can't wait to hear what's in store for me to wear.
You know, I used to be afraid of spiders until I saw that.
Oh, you like spiders now?
Until I saw that.
So you liking spiders?
I'm actually going to
Do
look
you
for the
like
spiders.
the
on
spider, or do you like something else that you saw in the costume?
I like it all.
Oh no, let's bring in the man, Gerard. Come on, the director.
Yeah, Matthew's still with us, Matthew Waddell, director of GenX Carnival. So we just saw a sneak peek of one of the sections, the overall team Ravenous. Who came up with that? How did GenX Carnival come up with that? And what was the meaning behind it?
All right, so our director, who's responsible for kind of dealing with our themes, or has been responsible for our themes thus far, his name is Mark Christian, right? So he's very into it, gets very deep into it. He creates a big board, does a lot of, well, he doesn't necessarily touch base with too many people. He likes to keep it a secret until he unveils it. But Ravenous really was similar to Unleash the Dragon, where we're trying to get a human response. So it's Ravenous, but the tagline is really awake the animal within, which is more experiential than anything else, right? So Ravenous, as you can see, if you look through it, it's all animals, strong animals, right? Aggressive animals, which is really a play, or it's kind of a catalyst for the people mentally to think, hey, listen, when you're on the road with GenX, it's not a relaxed situation where we're just walking on our own. We're trying to really enjoy ourselves. We're really reveling. We're really trying to awake the animal within.
That is it. Trust me, we are ready. Mariah's
I'm ready. I have my
He's
makeup
no
on
longer
already.
afraid of spiders.
No.
Everybody at home watching Carnival Scene, this is GenX Carnival Miami 2024. This October, you will see this, Ravenous.
In the heart of the wild, where nature reigns supreme and survival is a daily battle, live the most formidable predators. These creatures, honed by millions of years of evolution, face a relentless struggle against the odds. Each day presents new challenges, from the hunt for food to the fight for territory, and the ever-present danger of rivals and the elements. Welcome, the tarantula, one of the most intimidating arachnids, known for its large, hairy body and powerful fangs, making it a master of surprise in the insect world. Meet Arachnia. This is the falcon, the fastest bird in the sky, capable of reaching astonishing speeds over 200 miles per hour during a dive, making it the ultimate aerial predator. Welcome, Talon.
Early Juve morning, waiting for the sun to rise. Hey, hot down and a oil down, most likely I'm in the skies. Chibi, now I wanna get on board. Now I wanna jam in the center. Girl, away your belt back. Hey, girlfriend, go down in the center. 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 Drop down, 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 drop down.
Meet the piranha.
Show them your content.
Among the most ferocious fish in freshwater, famed for its razor-sharp teeth and voracious appetite, able to strip prey to the bone in minutes. Introducing Razor.
Aisha, Nisha, Keisha, bend right over. Rishima, Natoya, Charisma, bend right over. Tatiana, Shinika, Janisha, bend right over. Listen, if you them end with a A, bend right over. Action back, girl, bend right over. Don't cut no style, girl, bend right over. Give me that, bend right over. Girl, if you them end with a A, action back, girl, don't cut no style, girl. Give me that, bend right over. Girl, if you them end with a A, fire. Show me your content, let me see your content. Show me your content, jump in the content.
The viper, one of the most versatile reptiles, admired for its sinuous movement and often potent venom, and an expert at navigating a variety of environments. This is venom.
I get Trinidad sweets, and some of the best girls don't give tongue to the carnival. Oh, facts. Down here in Senegal, and when I get to carnival, I get nothing.
Welcome the Komodo dragon, the largest lizard on Earth, renowned for its deadly bite and immense strength, a true titan of the reptilian world. This is Ravage.
When I look at you, I don't see no other girl. I don't know what you do, but there's only you I want. It's like you up your phobia. I want to pull you closer.
This is the tiger, the most majestic of the big cats, revered for its striking orange and black stripes and formidable hunting prowess, the epitome of feline power. Here is Raja.
Feel it in my soul, like heaven come down and bless this place. The matching chillies, she's like we are one again. Just give me everything like you are well prepared.
There you have it, a glimpse into the lives of some of the most majestic and formidable creatures that inhabit our planet, from the stealthy arachnia Talon and the voracious Razor. We've marveled at the versatility and elegance of Venom, the immense power of the Ravage, and the regal splendor of Raja. Thank you for viewing our presentation for Miami Carnival 2024. Ravenous. Join us at the Miami GenX Carnival this October 12th and 13th. Head to genxcarnival.com to register and be part of this vibrant celebration of culture and life. Until then, farewell.
So guys, I was ready before, but is it July or summer or is it October yet? Because as like Nyla is saying, I've been waiting.
Hey, I wrote down my costume on the paper here, Razor.
That is it? You sure? I'm ready.
I wrote it.
Guys,
All I know is every time from today, every time I hear or think of a spider or see a spider, I just think about arachnia.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna.
But you're smiling now.
I'm gonna take that approach too. What about Matthew? What did he think?
Matthew, this took a village to come together. Tell him real quick behind the scenes, after ideation, having the designers. Shout out to the designers and please tell us how this all came together.
So, I mean, let's shout out our designers, we went with 2 designers this year, Douglas John and David Doerr. David Doerr has kind of been a cornerstone for us since we took over in 2019. He's pretty much a designer that we lean on heavily for a lot of direction and creativity. He's a big time designer. So is Douglas John now. Douglas John actually was responsible for, I think, our biggest costume in Jamaica this season. A hat that's usually worn by David Doerr, and I heard someone mention Razor. Obviously, we've launched already, so we've been selling, and the costumes have been selling well, but Razor is the big one. Razor is It's a big costume seemingly for this upcoming season, and it's beautiful. I mean, all of the costumes are beautiful. I think the spider, the arachne, are really embodied.
Gerard,
That's my favorite.
before Ravenous, Gerard had a phobia of spiders.
Yes.
When he saw the spiders, he's like, wait a minute.
might like spiders
He started to smile.
Yeah.
Matthew, before you leave us on Carnival Scene, shout out some of your partners who are going to be with you on the road and also have made this possible to help push the section and build that community that is key to GenX.
Yeah, I mean, other than the other directors, partners that we have within the Carnival ecosystem, we're partnered with Oro over in Grenada. In St. Lucia, we're with Zuba. In Trinidad, and we're with Tribe.
Yeah.
We're also with Crave. Crave wears many hats. They're basically international. They're all over, but they're based in Barbados. Fog Angels over in Tobago. We have a ton of, promoters, models that we work with. I guess you guys will be speaking with Neil.
I'll help you out with that, bro. You have Bacchanal Boys, One Caribbean Beauties, West Indian Maid, Love Peace Soca. You have KS Nation, Carnival Bay, Sage, Bamsi Patrol, Carnival Glam Hub, of course. You have MVP, Living Love Events International, Air Committee, Chingo Jungle Juice, Tribal Carnival Luxury, Crave the Band, as you said, Travis World, big DJ from
Trinidad.
Yeah, Trinidad, and of course.
You gotta say that a little better, man.
Caesar's Army. She even sound like Trinidad. She just
No,
want her
like
costume. Like,
Trinidad
Matthew, she doesn't
is
care about the
big
show.
up, big
She doesn't
up.
even care about the show
Costume, no.
anymore. She just
Just
wants
like costume.
No, I
her
get
costume.
it.
Get on the road.
So, Matthew, respect. One word from Gerard, your section.
Arachnia.
Your
No
section.
other.
We already knew
Mariah?
that,
No
you know.
other.
Your section.
Razor. I have an eye for the beauty.
Raja. Guys, we're going to thank Matthew, the director for GenX Carnival, who has given us insight on Carnival Scene. MW, respect, and we're going to see you in October. Appreciate it.
Mind you, this
All
is
right,
my
guys, take care.
Lord, guess what? The road is mine. The road is mine. We going till morning. The road is mine. We jumping on everything. On the road. On anything. On the road. On everything. Cause the road is mine. We jumping on everything. On the road. On anything. On the road. On everything. Cause the road is mine. I am a singer and I don't fear no man. I am a lover, so I love every girl.
Let me down again.
Cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So if I took you for granted, then I promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before, just to show you a sorrow, and I need you back in my life. You got people like the truck, emotions.
All right, welcome back, and this is Carnival Scene. We're having a good time building up as we get ready for Miami Carnival 2024. We love to keep in touch with our viewers. We love to stay connected. So let's head across now to social media to see what some of you had to say about the costumes. You heard what we had to say. Let's see. All right, so Nicole says, wow, all so beautiful. And this was on Instagram. Rebel Steph, she says, now this is a virtual launch worth the wait. What about Maseta? I can see myself in every single one. Itris This is why they say the best things are worth waiting for. And then we have this one from Amachas Diwar. Beautiful concept and well put together launch. So we're seeing a lot of love, a lot of positive comments.
I think that's your burner account.
Me?
Maseta, because that's what you said like moments ago. I can see myself in everyone. That's what you said. Like,
Yeah, but
that's your burner account.
it's
But
not.
you're Aratna,
she was on
I'm
the
Raja, and she is
She was on
Reza.
the phone when we were at the
Don't
meeting.
try to palm me off,
So,
Mr.
yeah, we
Spider-Man.
No, but she was on the phone, so I agree with Kino. Probably was your burner account.
So,
Help.
while Gerard was drooling over spiders and Mariah was picking one of her 6 sections, I think she has one in her brain.
Hey, can I do that? Can I play in all 6?
That's a nice bill. We would appreciate you. Your business for sure.
So how would you do that though?
I'll just
How?
wear one, jump for an hour, wear another one, jump for an hour. Hello.
Hello. All right, let's speak to somebody who has worn not 1, not 2, not 3.
See, she did it.
Behind the scenes for the photo shoot and the video for the launch. Let's bring in, I'm gonna say Carnival supermodel, GenX, GenX's ambassador, friend of mine. Her name is pronounced
Dania.
Dania Dunton Didi. Hello, how are you, love? How does it feel?
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yes.
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are excited. Ravenous. Tell us, behind the scenes with David and big up Jeffrey Charles Productions, it must have been excitement, and then to see the launch all come together so beautifully. Tell us, walk us through behind the scenes for some of your favorite sections so far. Ravenous.
Honestly, every time GenX is coming with costumes, I already know they are going to be fire. They have some really amazing designers on board, especially David and Douglas John.
Yes.
Really amazing designers. Behind the scenes now, I always feel blessed and lucky to be behind the scenes because we get to see the costume first. We get to choose already in the back of our mind what we want. And I can tell you that this year it was so hard choosing a costume. It was so hard because they're all so gorgeous and they're all so on theme. So I was confused. I was like, should I pick a costume based on the costume or which animal do I feel like I resonate with?
Right, and Dania, you know, as a woman, you want to feel sexy, but you want to feel comfortable. So which one you felt give you that vibe?
Honestly, all of the costumes are very, very comfortable. I think Talon for sure was the most comfortable to be in. It was definitely the most comfortable to move around, to have a good time. Definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know what? Fayan Lyons has a song. When the girls look good, all the boys think oh, you know that, right?
I know it, Gerard, yes.
You know, yeah. But Dania, I mean, these costumes are exceptionally good. You as well in the photo shoot. I'm sure you have a lot of ladies licking their lips and have an idea now of what they're going to wear. Now, the reason I used Carnival as woman is because that's basically the theme of most carnivals, women. As long as the women look good, the party comes out, the party is great. When you see all the costumes and Ravenous coming together, how is it for you?
Can you repeat the question?
When you see Ravenous and how things have come together, how are things looking? How excited are you for Miami Carnival with GenX?
I think this is going to be my first Miami Carnival. So I'm very excited. And then when I saw the costumes, I was like, okay, no matter which one I choose, I can do no wrong because they're all so stunning.
Yeah.
Still haven't chosen because it is the hardest decision in the world. How do you choose between 6 amazingly stunning costumes that are all comfy? It's just amazing. I don't know how to choose. Maybe, you know, everyone can help me choose one.
That's a good idea. I think Dania should do a choose a costume for me challenge on Carnival Scene with GenX Carnival.
That sounds good.
That sounds like a nice segment.
Let's
Let's do that.
Nice
Dania,
segment.
before you go, was Mariah's idea of having multiple costumes in the same band a little bit too much, or would you sign up with her to jump in multiple sections
She said they're
on
all
the same
nice.
day?
She
No,
said
you wanted to have more than
all-
one costume on the same
I'm
day.
signing up. I'm signing up. I'm doing it with you, Gail. We got 1 hour. We going in a rack near the first hour.
Yes.
Then we're gonna change into Raja. Then we're going into
And Dania,
every hour.
Dania, we need to make sure we get a picture in all. Like we were there. Once you take a picture, it happened.
Exactly.
You
And people are gonna wonder, but wait, which costume did they really choose?
But
Exactly.
if
Keep
you
them
can
thinking.
If you can find somebody that's really good at Photoshop, we could probably still make it work.
No Photoshop.
No, we're doing it. Dania and I on the road, GenX Carnival 2024 from
Well,
Miami.
I can't wait to see that.
We're doing that.
I can't wait to see that.
All right.
Yes. And we'll end off with a razor.
Yeah,
End off
that's
with a
mine.
razor.
That's mine. That's mine. I love it. That's the one I'll be in.
Ah, so you chose yours already.
Well, mentally, I just did. Like while we were on the show, and I looked at the band launch again, I was like, listen, I belong in that costume. Like I can see myself. I'm working on my abs. Just want to say that. So
Oh,
I can see all of that in the costume. I pictured it, Dania. I'm ready.
Ready. I'm ready too. I just need some help. I can't choose. I can't make up my mind.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell our viewers they need to keep it locked to Scene Carnival because they might very well get the opportunity to see you and help you choose a costume.
That's a good look.
Yes, I would love that.
Yeah, well, I want to thank you so much for stopping by on Scene Carnival. I know this is not the end because we're going to link up with you again.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Okay, bye, Dania. So, Kino, that was so good. She's very beautiful. She mastered the way she modeled those costumes, and I can't wait. I can't wait to get more of Carnival Scene.
Shout out to all the models involved behind the scenes, designers Douglas John, David Doe, of course, Jeffrey Charles Production. So many hands, Carnival Glam Hub, Glam Squads. It is so much work behind the
know.
scenes. The finished product is beautiful, so shout out to the Miami-based directors, Ajane, Mark, Tajay, and of course we saw Matthew.
Yeah.
GenX S Jamaica has Marla and Kiba along with myself, and we are so pumped, we are so ready to have pageantry at the highest level, which is GenX Carnival.
Yeah, your closing words?
Yeah, I just want to remind everybody about our relief efforts for Hurricane Beryl to Grenada, Barbados, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, wherever else. So just keep it locked to Carnival Scene, to GenX Carnival, and all of the other pages. Of course, you can check with their individual information services to get all of the information you need to make your donations. And of course, we will be spearheading those relief efforts. All right? And
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see everybody on the road in October.
Yeah, this has been one episode of Carnival Scene. We will be back and we'll be bigger and even better. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again on our next episode. Bye for now.
She sending vibes to all we like, now we but fought too strong. Who on the left, who on the right, we going out to town. My relatives, they want the line, but I tell them, see you when I come back. This time I will come back late, going from morning till last like